let's go.
Hey, what's up, Terry-Yak, man? Where's Tommy Gunn at, man?
Oh, you know I'm in this bitch coming through the back door for the zone, staying pumped, got the Vega ready to do it live.
I hear you, man, I hear you. You know we gon' swing this bitch, man, from Excelsior Park to Double Rock. One fat-ass donut, man. Avoiding all po-pos and ditches and play-hating snitches. It's going down for the West Coast, California. Baytown, baby, recognize.
Well, I'm just popping that West Coast shit like a Baytown hog. This is Cisco to Frisco Mac creeping through the fog. And I'm mobbing with my LOC, D.O. to the G. And my partner Tommy Gunn straight from the rock, and we all sucker free. Baytown reps, game bounding for that 9-6. Gotta keep it pumped as you pump it through the projects. Off Fitzgerald and Double Rock, sideways avoiding our po-pos coming through Excelsior Park. Ooh, as I hit the corner, the intersection lit up from all my Frisco soldiers, cause they be pumping Doja on the reeler. Gotta stack the skrilla, hit the corner and started sipping on a cold ass Miller. Keep on puffing, the sucker free and really known for bluffing, strictly hustling. Gotta make my money, yup, that's how we bubbling. Loving the life I'm living in the Western Coast, cause it's the niggas that be frontin', but we popping the most. See, it's the state of Killer Cali that be raising OGs, and all my hustlers getting paid. We rolling triple go Z's. I'm talking diamond rings, pumping 415s, big gold chains like them kings and queens. We got them movie stars in Hollywood. We got the Golden Gate Bridge with the boys in the hood. So if you wants to live on the West Coast, then you best to move your ass to the West Coast. Trick, the definition of a West Coast chick. California living, staying sucker free. Never tripping off these haters, just stacking my papers. All we ever do is bubble up and pull betas. The definition of a West Coast chick. California living, staying sucker free. Never tripping off these haters, just stacking my papers. All we ever do is bubble up and pull betas.
Straight from California, low dog from the BT. Breaking all these bitches trying to play or hate on the G. Don't you know, I'll go sit, wrap my hand round your neck, lay this chrome to your dome. Now you ain't saying shit. Hold up, wait a minute. Open up your mouth, let me stick my fucking Glock in it. And bust a couple rounds. I got a shelf for every clown in this player hating town.
Did you hear that one about Cisco to Frisco Mac and how we let his money stack? Man, fuck them busters and them popos, cause they get no love from this young thug. Just a cold ass mini mug. I want them gold credit cards, major bank, living large, $250 a day in the trunk of my car while I'm riding on Gozy notes. Players stacking C notes. When it comes to Mac and I'm OG like Al Pacino. Running game like a track star, creeping through your backyard, fucking with your trick off that Hennessy and Grandma. It's that player in me that wants to live lavish. It's that hustler in me that grinds like a savage. Deep in the game since I was 13, man. Fighting for my street bank, nothing but a eat thing. I let my nuts hang on each and every track. And it's them West Coast G's that always got my back. Yeah, the definition of a West Coast G. California living, staying sucker free. Never tripping off these haters, just stacking my papers. All we ever do is bubble up and pull betas. The definition of a West Coast G. California living, staying sucker free. Never tripping off these haters, just stacking my papers. All we ever do is bubble up and pull betas. I'm from the Golden Gate of the Golden State. That's San Francisco Bay. It's flossing with Jose. It be a Bay thing on mines. From the North Bay to the East Bay, the South Bay. And last but never the least, it be that Best Bay, that West Bay. Not your side or my side. This side or that side, the dark side. Homicide, suicide, fools die. Fucking with mine. I'm locked up in that life of crime. Doing time, call it a 9 for my budget. So fuck it. You bluffing by fussing. I'm busting and cussing. West Coast gangsters gives a fuck about nothing. It's your fault you slept on and got crept and stepped on. I'm from the kill zone with soldiers and steel toes. It be the back roads of the sucker free. The trigger happy strapped gun, a West Coast G. Definition of a West Coast G. California living, staying sucker free. Never tripping off these haters, just stacking my papers. All we ever do is bubble up and pull betas. The definition of a West Coast G. California living, staying sucker free. Never tripping off these haters, just stacking my papers. All we ever do is bubble up and pull betas. The definition of a West Coast G. All we ever do is bubble up and pull betas. Never tripping off these haters, just stacking my papers. West Coast G. All we ever do is bubble up and pool fade. Never tripping off these haters, just stacking my papers. All we ever do is bubble up and pool fade. Never tripping off these haters, just stacking my papers. All we ever do is bubble up and pool fade. Never tripping off these haters, just stacking my papers. All we ever do is bubble up and pool fade. Never tripping off these haters, just